You're studying hard for the MLS ASCP exam, but nothing's sticking. You've read the textbooks, watched YouTube videos, memorized endless Quizlets, yet you still feel unprepared. There's a reason that's happening. And we'll break it down in a minute, because once you see what actually works, you'll study faster, retain more, and walk into test day with confidence. Let's get into the best way to study for the MLS ASCP exam. You're going to learn what proven study methods actually help you pass. You'll see the number one mistake most students make, and how to avoid it, and by the end you'll know the best way to study for the MLS ASCP exam. Based on what's working for thousands of Real Lab pros, this channel is built for lab professionals chasing ASCP certification success. If that's you, you're in the right place. First, know how the exam works. The MLS ASCP exam is delivered as computer adaptive testing, also called CAT. That means the difficulty of each question adjusts based on how you answer the previous one. Do well early, and the questions get harder. But you'll need fewer of them to pass. Struggle early, and the test will adapt downward. But you'll have to answer more to prove competency, so pacing, focus, and confidence matter just as much as knowledge. Next, know what's on the test. Start with the content. Outline, don't guess. Go to the official ASCP site and check the exam content guideline. That's your map for the MLS ASCP exam. You'll be tested across these main areas: chemistry, 20%, hematology, 20%, microbiology, 20%, blood bank, also called immunohematology, 15%, urinalysis and body fluids, 5%, lab operations, 10%, immunology and molecular biology. 10%. Knowing these weights helps you focus on high-value topics first, the ones that can make or break your score. Once you know what to study, build a 30 to 60-day plan. The top scorers use daily study blocks. They don't try to learn everything in one weekend. Consistency always beats cramming. Second, use active recall and spaced repetition. Flashcards and question banks are powerful, but only if you use them right. Test yourself daily without looking at notes, then review the ones you missed again. Tomorrow, next week, next month. That's how you move info from short-term to long-term memory. Third, don't just read. Practice. Applying the MLS ASCP isn't just what's the answer, it's often why is that the best answer. That's why mock exams matter. They train your brain for the real thing, including CAT-style adaptive thinking. Here's a big mistake to avoid: jumping into questions before you understand the topic. That's like lifting weights with the wrong form. You'll get nowhere. Or worse, pick up bad habits. Always study the concept first, then quiz yourself also. Beware of random resources. You don't need 5 textbooks and 10 Reddit threads. You need one reliable, structured system, one that covers everything clearly with explanations built for how this exam actually works. Thousands of lab professionals have passed using our expert-led prep. We built it to do one thing: help you crush the MLS ASCP exam. Live classes, video lessons, a streamlined study guide, and powerful question banks that actually mirror the test. You'll find it all at MLSAacademy.com. To recap, the best way to study for the MLS ASCP exam is simple. Understand the CAT format so you can manage pacing and pressure. Start with the official content outline. Focus more on high-weighted topics like chemistry, hematology, and microbiology. Use active recall and spaced repetition. Practice with mock exams that simulate CAT. Avoid cramming and passive reading. Follow a step-by-step system built for ASCP success. This strategy has helped thousands pass on their first try, and it can do the same for you. If you want a full breakdown of how to build your study plan or how to use question banks the right way, we've got separate videos on those. So hit subscribe or check the channel, and if you're ready to make real progress today, head over to MLSAacademy.com and get started.